Good, happy Tuesday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to Good Evening, New Hampshire. Let's get started. Family of slain woman fights to keep records sealed. The parents of a University, New Hampshire student who was raped and killed in 2012 are fighting to prevent details of her sexual history from being exposed to the public. New Hampshire teen makes it through first round of So You Think You Can Dance. A 7th grader from Goffstown is hitting the dance floor on TV. Hassan criticized for out-of-state campaign travel. As Governor Maggie Hassan tries to conduct a high-profile run for U.S. Senate while holding her day job, her efforts are being criticized by the Republican leaders of the New Hampshire House and Senate. Navy Coast Guard anti-terrorism training underway. Anti-terrorism training is being held just outside Portsmouth Harbor this week. State expands drug courts in every county. The state is expanding the number of drug courts, and one will be in every county. Sununu Gastis continue war of words over opiate fight. A political war of words over the state's fight against the opiate crisis escalated on Tuesday between Republican candidates for Governor Chris Sununu and the campaign of primary foe Ted Gastis. Trial begins for woman accused of hitting pedestrian. A trial began Tuesday for a Massachusetts woman accused of hitting a pedestrian with her car while allegedly under the influence of alcohol. Update. Former state Senate President Larson endorses Van Otis for governor. Democratic for governor Colin Van Otis on Tuesday won the endorsement of longtime party leader and former state Senate President Sullivan Larson. Obama blasts Trump's proposal as not the America we want. President Barack Obama on Tuesday delivered a scathing rebuke of Donald Trump's anti-Muslim rhetoric, blasting the Republican presidential nominee's immigration proposal as a dangerous and not the America we want. And let's take a look at some of the speech Obama did. Goes on Friday against Trump over dangerous Muslim ban, radical Islam, around 12:30 and 1 p.m.
To research public awareness, public scrutiny. This shooter was under investigation in 2013. As Jim Comey said yesterday, he was interviewed several times.
Criticize this administration and me
for
not using the phrase radical Islam.
Investigation.
Yet he was.
That's the key, they tell us.
Watch this. So that information had gone.
We can't beat ISIL unless we call them radical Islamists.
Okay, there you have it. That's some of the speech Obama was talking about. Vermont produces record amount of maple syrup. Officials say Vermont has produced a record amount of maple syrup this past year thanks to an extended season with low temperatures and more people getting into the business or expanding their operations. Pro-Democratic Senate Majority PAC ad responds to controversial attack on Hassan. The Democratic Senate Majority, PAC, is returning to the television airwaves on Tuesday with an ad that responds to a controversial ad attack on Governor Maggie Hassan launched last week by a pro-Republican super PAC. Four arrested after police seized drugs, cash from Manchester apartment. A search of an apartment in Manchester last week yielded multiple arrests, an array of illegal drugs, and thousands of dollars in cash. Wounded Orlando shooting survivor with mass ties describes as horrific scene. Wounded multiple times, a former resident of Massachusetts says he played dead to avoid attracting the attention of the rampaging shooter. Alleged Raymond home invader attacker arrested. A Londonderry man was arrested Monday in connection with a home invasion 5 months ago in Raymond. Kellogg recalls snack for potential undeclared peanut residues. Kellogg is recalling several varieties of snacks and cookies because the product may contain uncleared peanut residues. National poll. Clinton up 12 percentage points on Trump. Hillary Clinton leads Donald Trump by double digits according to National Bloomberg Politics poll released Tuesday. American Medical Association says gun violence is a public health crisis. The massacre in Orlando spurred the American Medical Association on Tuesday to formally call gun violence a very public health crisis and say the organization will actively lobby Congress to end a funding ban on federal health research into the problem. Gunman's wife says she tried to talk him out of attack, officials say. Norrie Martin, the 30-year-old wife of Orlando nightclub shooter Omar Martin, is being considered for possible criminal charges, officials say. A law enforcement official said that she may have known something about the incident in advance, but claimed she tried to talk him out of the assault. And let's take a look and see what's trending online. Donald Trump, presidential candidate, revokes Washington Post press access to his campaign events. Nick Jonas, singer, releases music video for Under You off new album. Last year was completed. South Korea, cyber attack traced to North Korea internet address thoughted in country, report says. And now time for a look at your weather. Let's go over here and look at your weather. So, your weather, wind speed peak is 5 average. Your heat index is 77 degrees. And current where the wind is coming is 0. Temperature 68 degrees. Humidity 50%. Your forecast mostly sunny. Your pressure 29.95. And out it feels like outside is 67 degrees. And that is your weather for your evening. Have a great night, everyone, and that is it for Good Evening, New Hampshire. Good night, everyone. Bye.